Hey, and welcome back to Transit Talk, your weekly horoscope podcast where I explore the astrological energies to help you make the most of your week. I'm your host, Shanice, and this week we are looking at the transits for August the 5th through August the 11th, 2024. Our tarot cards for the week are the Two of Cups, grounded by the Queen of Cups, which it sets the tone for emotional connection and understanding while nurturing our relationships this week. So we'll see how these energies play out alongside the planetary movements. So let's get into the details of this week's astrology and see what's in store. On Monday, August the 5th, we start the week off with the still in the new moon's energy, bringing about confidence and expression with the moon being in Leo. So we might have experienced a burst of energy towards the end of last week, headed into the weekend. So we're still building up. We're still in that energy beginning Monday, August the 5th. The moon will square Uranus and Taurus, so be on the lookout for some unexpected changes or disruptions. This could bring about a bit of tension or feeling very uncomfortable, but keep an open mind because this could be bring about some opportunities for you. So, and I'm sorry, I didn't even read what Rachel True has to say about these two tarot cards. So let me read that before I get further into the day on Monday. So the Two of Cups is a water sign or water card. And in the Rachel True Intuitive Tarot book, in the higher vibration, the Two of Cups is all about partnership, union, love, happiness, joy, cooperation, mutual attraction, reconciliation, harmony, and balance. While in the lower vibration, it's codependence, rejection, separation, imbalance, one sided attraction, isolation, and discord. And the Two of Cups is an auspicious new love or partnership that might have you walking on cloud nine. The tingly, exciting feeling going on is a dopamine gold mine. For some, this card heralds true love. This is a relationship card and indicates a partnership that could go the distance. For those who have closed themselves off, when you get this card in a reading, it's an invitation to look at how you view, process, and engage in your emotional and physical intimacy. For some, it's a time to examine how you were taught to love as a child and create new, healthier patterns. In relationship dynamics, you may be awakening to a strong mutual attraction with a soulmate. Some are freshly in love, feeling seen and appreciated. Others are in the beginning stages of heavy like. Enjoy the moment and resist the temptation to rush things or feelings. Singles who have a desire desire a connection should visualize their partner. You have the power to manifest what you desire. In a professional life, you may have landed a new job, an important interview, or a big contract. Things are unfolding naturally and in your favor. Others are drawn to ideas you champion. If you're still waiting for new opportunities, keep a lookout. They're coming your way. And the card that's grounding that energy, the Two of Cups, is the Queen of Cups. And in the higher vibration, the Queen of Cups is psychic energy, motherhood, sexuality, intuition, nature, emotional openness, and nurturing. In the lower vibration, it's emotional slash sexual dysfunction, depression, self indulgence, and neediness. The Queen of Cups is an intuitive, receptive, loving, and nurturing soul with an open heart for honest, intimate spirit connection. They may be an empath or even slightly psychic. Keep in touch with your logical side lest you be ruled solely by your emotions. Empaths can be easily overwhelmed. If representing a maternal figure in your life, this queen's compassionate, emotionally available presence lifts you up and when you need strength, it lifts you up when you need strength, but gives you space to grow into your own independent person. Generous hugs, praise, and love. This queen is an ideal nurturer. In relationship dynamics, a connection on a deep soul level is available. Some might begin dating again after a break, while others recommit to a current partner. The Queen of Cups is a symbol of love and fertility and can sometimes indicate a pregnancy. If single, a potential love interest may appear. Get ready. In professional life, you may have landed the perfect interview or job or be receiving recognition in your current position. You're feeling appreciated, supported, and valued. This may represent a boss or mentor who provides valuable support and encouragement. Seek their counsel and heed their advice. As a leader, this queen may make some decisions based on sentiment. Stay on their good side by working up to potential. So, we start off this week with Mercury newly stationed retrograde. And this Mercury retrograde is a bit different because it's forming a conjunction with Venus. So it's a benefic and it's a bit more optimistic and sending us some good vibes when it comes to what we are reviewing this Mercury retrograde this whole month. So, um, Monday, be on the lookout for unexpected changes or disruptions. This can bring about some tension, but things might not go as planned, but these things that may not go as planned may bring about new opportunities. So stay flexible and open minded. The Two of Cups encourages us to approach any surprises with cooperation and understanding, while the Queen of Cups reminds us to stay emotionally grounded and compassionate on Monday morning. In the afternoon, the moon will move into Virgo, which is a practical sign, and it's shifting our emotional focus to details, organization, and getting things done. So, this is an ideal time to run errands or check some things off on your to do list, which is pretty much the same thing. But the moon will form a conjunction with Venus and Virgo. So this is highlighting our relationships and our need for harmony and beauty in the little things. Venus in Virgo is very practical. So she's not really into like the lavish things. She likes little sentimental gifts, things that are very thoughtful. So this is a great time to show some love through acts of service or simply taking care of the details that make life a bit more comfortable for you. In the evening, the moon will conjunct Mercury retrograde in Virgo. This alignment might bring about some past issues, especially related to communication or organization. It's a good time to review and reflect rather than start something new. This whole Mercury retrograde or this entire month, I do not advise starting any new projects. Anything that you've been working on this year, this is a great time to reflect and review and make sure that things are going the way that you intend them to go. So, this is again a great time to review and reflect rather than start something new. This energy that's being rushed in this month with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups, a lot of us will be reflecting on our relationships, especially with Mercury conjuncting Virgo. So, this is probably going to bring about a lot of exes, a lot of old friendships, but I do not advise committing to anything this month. If it can wait until next month, please, please, please do not start anything new, especially with relationships. If exes come back, wait until the end of this month to commit to anything or anyone. This is just a great time to review and to make sure that you get your routines in order. And a lot of children are starting school this week. A lot of people are starting work this week. I know a couple of teachers. So this is a great time to review your routine and make sure you got that down packed this month. On Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024, the moon will be in Virgo all day, keeping our focus on practical matters and attention to detail. The moon will square Mars in Gemini, which can create some tension or impatience, especially if we feel like things are moving too fast or not fast enough. It's easy to get very frustrated under this aspect. So try to channel this energy into something productive instead of arguments or getting frustrated. Tuesday is probably going to be a bit nerve-wracking starting off, but just be patient because towards the afternoon or later in the day, the moon will square Jupiter, and this can be a bit overwhelming, but this is also showing us the importance of in prioritizing ourselves and not overextending ourselves. So Tuesday, it looks a bit chaotic, it looks a bit frustrating, but try not to overextend yourself. Try not to argue or feel frustrated. Let your frustrations lead to arguments, is what I'm trying to say, because it's just this energy that's being rushed in. Again, we are in Mercury retrograde territory, we are in Neptune retrograde. A lot of planets are moving into the retrograde or stationing retrograde. So this is probably bringing about a lot of past tensions, a lot of um past traumas, things that we need to focus on healing. So this is an opportunity to see where we need to still heal on Tuesday. Now let's move over to Wednesday, August the 7th, 2024. Overnight, the moon will be opposing Saturn retrograde. So this can lead to a serious tone in the morning, us feeling more responsible, and us having some emotional challenges that we need to we need to pay attention to. It's a good time for some self discipline and tackling things that require focus. So, Monday morning, try to stay focused. Try not to, it can be a bit of depressive energy on Wednesday. I don't know if I said Monday morning, I'm sorry. On Wednesday morning, when the moon opposes Saturn, we could feel a little bit drained, a little bit depressed, but use this time to focus on tasks that need to get done. Focus that depressive energy on things that need to get done. If you're feeling down or heavy, it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to feel depressive, but it can just feel this, you can feel this heavy energy. Focus on things that need some discipline in your life, some structure, some order, some routine. We are our own authority, so you know what you need. And later in the morning, the sun in Leo will sextile Jupiter in Gemini. So this is a wave of optimism and positive energy. If you are feeling depressed, waking up, soon as you get to work or as soon as you get started with your day, you might feel this wave of positivity and optimism. This is a great time for creative projects, socializing, and just expanding your horizons. I don't know why I can't talk today. I think it's Mercury retrograde affecting me. But it's a great time to share your gifts, your ideas with others. Try not to restrict yourself. Try not to get down on yourself. Again, we are in retrograde territory. We are headed into like some reflective energy towards the year. So we can sometimes we can allow our past to affect our future. Try not to let that happen Wednesday if you do wake up feeling heavy, because there is a bit of optimism around the corner if you do spread your ideas. And in the evening, the moon will trine Uranus. So this is refreshing energy. This might be you coming in from the work or something, you coming in from the gym, and you have a burst of energy where you can just work on something new, something creative. You have a new way of tackling your routines. And shortly afterwards, Mercury will conjunct Venus. So Wednesday looks like a really positive day. We are revisiting probably some past trauma, some past relationships or past creative projects that we have new fresh perspectives on. We can now it's almost like having a breakthrough. On Wednesday we have some sort of breakthrough. We have a new way of tackling our projects or whatever you are trying to manifest. This could be some new financial opportunities for some too. Heading over to Thursday, August the 8th, Overnight, the moon in Virgo will oppose Neptune. So when you're waking up, pay attention to your dreams. If you dream journal, this is a good morning Thursday to dream journal. Try to stay grounded if you do wake up feeling a bit spacey or on cloud nine. Listen to your intuition, meditate. Do not let your imagination run away with you on Thursday morning. And when we head over into when we're going to work, the moon will move into Libra. So the moon is in Virgo when we wake up, but it will move into Libra when we're headed on our day or headed about our day. And then it will trine Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. So this is adding some sort of depth to our emotional connections, and it's encouraging us to explore the world. And much of Thursday, the moon is void. So we are feeling pretty good this week. Thursday, when the moon is void, this is a great time not to start anything new, but to work on some creative projects, spend some time with your friends, your loved ones. This is a great time to self indulge. The Queen of Cups asks us to self indulge responsibly on Thursday. Headed into Friday, August the 9th. In the morning, the moon will trine Mars in Gemini. So this is a harmonious blend of action and cooperation. We feel motivated. We are excited about starting our weekend. The week probably started a bit scary for us, but towards the weekend, we are wanting to socialize. We are wanting to be with our loved ones, be with people that make us feel good. And in the afternoon on Friday, the moon in Libra will trine Jupiter, another harmonious energy, bringing about optimism and expansive energy opportunities on Friday. It's perfect for socializing, learning, and enjoying positive interactions. So, Friday looks like a great time to just have fun. After work, go out for drinks, enjoy yourself. Tap into some creative energy on Friday. And Saturday, the moon will enter into Scorpio, which is a bit intense. It's shifting our emotional world to deeper emotions and personal transformations. So on Saturday, this shift happens Saturday afternoon. And with the moon in Scorpio, I have a natal moon in Scorpio. So I'm always feeling things intensely or deeply. So Saturday, my advice, if you do feel this energy, I would say channel this into something creative. Use the energy from this week with Venus conjuncting Mercury, um, the moon conjuncting Venus, talking to Mercury. Like use this energy, the good vibes that you experienced this week to tap into those deep emotions and work on something that you've been putting off for a while on Saturday. Shortly after the moon moving into Scorpio, the moon will then square Pluto. And this is stirring up some intense feelings, or you're probably dealing with some sort of power struggle. If you can, I just wouldn't participate in it. I tell people all the time, you hold your own power and you give it away when you participate in these power struggles, these mind games with other people. So it's important to navigate these energies with some care, avoiding unnecessary conflict and focusing on emotional growth. In the evening on Saturday, the moon will sextile Mercury retrograde in Virgo. So, this is giving us an opportunity to revisit some unresolved past issues, emotional traumas, or issues. It's a great time for some deep conversation and healing old wounds. Overnight on Saturday, if you are up, use the evening's introspective energy to explore your inner worlds and connect with your emotions. Reflect on any transformations that have just taken place in your life, and some insights might pop up. You might get some epiphanies. So, headed into Sunday, August the 11th, In the morning, the moon will sextile Venus in Virgo. The moon does not like being in Scorpio, and Venus does not like being in Virgo. Use this time to clean up. That's my advice on Sunday. This is some great energy to play some music that will like really get you uplifted in your spirit and clean up. This aspect supports some deep emotional connections and healing in your relationships. So it's a wonderful time for some intimate conversations and some creative projects, or simply enjoying the comfort of some close bonds with some loved ones. And in the afternoon and evening, the moon will be void all day on Sunday. So this is great energy to prepare for the week. Use this Venus in Virgo to organize, to clean up, to get your routines down packed. This is also some good energy to relax and just to reflect. There are no major aspects on Sunday, so this is us focusing on maintaining emotional balance and nurturing our relationships. So use this energy to spend some time um, to reflect. So that closed out the end of this week. Those are your transits for this week. This week looks really, really helpful in grounding us for this Mercury retrograde. So if you start off this week with some new opportunities, you get some good news. Try to hold on to that good feeling, that joy you're feeling throughout this month, because this month does look a bit challenging for some, but it also looks amazing for others. So try to hold on to that optimism, that joy you might be feeling. Try to find some joy this week. Venus in Virgo is all about practicality. Venus in Virgo, people tend to just simply find joy in watching sunsets and sunrises. So try to connect with nature if you can. Try to find joy in the little things. Express gratitude as much as you can this month and see how the opportunities overflow with abundance. And if you are interested in getting a reading, head over to my website. The link will be in the description for all of the services that I provide. If you have an astrology question that you would like for me to answer on next week's episode, make sure you fill out that form. The link will be in the description of this podcast episode. And until next time, you guys, have a great week. Peace.